Hey guys, good evening. It's right now evening. As you can see, I've moved. And so yeah, so I'm in the lighting's gonna be a little different and stuff. I am still in the process of moving. This is where I'm like settling for the summer, and I'm gonna move again and like off. My kitties came with me. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys about an experience back in 20. If I'm looking over there, I'm like, there's a window right here, so it's like very distracting because I'm like in front of a lake. I'll kind of show you guys. There's like a lake in front of me. But yeah, so pretty much back in, I'm going to talk about like my experience of Thanksgiving. I did mention that I was going to talk about this in my suicide attempt video. And so pretty much back in 2022, I was in a bad situation. I was not close with my parents at the time. And so I didn't want to be like by my like self with Thanksgiving and stuff. So at that time I was really close with my teacher, which that whole situation will be talked about in a different video obviously. And so yeah, pretty much I was with my teacher, and then after that she kind of invited me to be with her and would say, oh, that I'm family and stuff. And so pretty much I went with her, and so it was pretty much I literally had to lie to my teachers. And so I had science class at that time, and so pretty much in that science class I was like, oh, I'm going out of state, I'm gonna be with my family, because I couldn't really talk about it. And so after class I went with her and we went to the ferry, and then we actually saw a classmate of mine, and she texts me and she's like, try to be careful so they don't, know, because obviously, because we drove in two separate cars. I drove in my car, I was behind her, she was in front of me. So, so then we went on a ferry into Vashon Island. Sorry, my phone just died. So I had to switch to my iPad. But pretty much, so we went on the boat, and then so she was like, oh, because it was a classmate of mine. So I was like, oh, be careful, because you can't like see, like, because she was in front of me, I was behind her, like, like that. I was having like I was going through like manic and then severe depression during that time, because I do have BVD and everything, and so I was like shaking, and I was like, oh jeez. And so and then I started getting really emotional, and then I was literally crying on the boat, and it was bad. And so then as soon as we got off, we went in, and because of the whole mental exhaustion from that, which honestly I don't think was fair to me, for her to do that, because I will talk about the whole story in a different video, but like the whole situation with her, I don't think was fair to me. I was her student. And so pretty much, we went to her cabin, and then it was okay, like she was cooking and everything, and then I like literally passed out. I was also on medication, and this is one of the reasons I don't take medication, because it literally makes me feel numb and gives me more anxiety, and then it makes me really sleepy. So I just literally fell asleep. So because like I know the difference now, because like now I could like I could do like a freaking 5-hour drive and be fine. Like I did that the other day. But I was only driving for maybe like, I was probably driving for like 30 minutes, and then the boat ride, which I could have taken up on, which I didn't. And then I also like just drove to the cabin, which was like only like 10-15 minutes. That should make you tired. Oh, my cat. And so yeah, and so then after that, I woke up, and then it was like dinner time, so it was okay. Like, this is when the relationship was actually good. And then the next morning we woke up, we went back on the boat, and then my parents, like, apparently were trying to contact me, which I guess, yeah, I'm with their daughter and stuff, but at the time we weren't great. And then I started freaking out, and then I kind of told her, and then I kind of also, like, did not tell her the truth, because I was like, that my brothers were with her and stuff, which it was and stuff, but they called me and stuff. And then, after that, no, I told her that my parents were out of town, is what I told her, because, you know, I really wanted to go. And so, which was probably not really cool on my part, but, you know, it is what it is. I can't change the past. But it wasn't horrible what I did compared to what she's done to me, you know, but, you know, I will take fault for that. And then after that, I was, oh yeah, also what I'd say about that was, like, not that, like, what she did was, like, two wrongs don't make a right, you know, but the thing is, like, the horrible stuff she did was not there yet, but, like, I think in my mind I was protecting myself from everything. Yes, I didn't tell her the full truth, but also at the same time, she did a lot of horrible things to me and put me in situations I shouldn't have been as being a college student. But at the same time, it's wrong on me, but she also, like, you can only do so much when you're on fight or flight, you know. And I was going through a lot and everything. And so then later, so then we got back on the boat and everything, and then we went to her aunt's house, which her aunt was, like, really excited and stoked to see me and stuff, and so it was good. It felt very odd, I would say. I mean, everybody was welcoming and everything, but, like, it was just, you know, like, not your place, like, you do not belong here type of feeling. Like, it's fun, but, like, you do not belong here. Like, that's the feeling. I did not feel very welcomed, I would say. I was just kind of, you know, existing. That's how I felt. I was just, you know, existing and everything. And so, yeah, and I guess it was, like, okay then. And then pretty much, I would say, like, later that day we left early. During Thanksgiving, it was okay. At that time I was having a lot of, like, eating disorders and stuff, so, like, I didn't eat a lot. I, like, kind of restricted myself from eating. I was very, like, self-imagatory of my self-image and everything, and very, my confidence and stuff. And on top of that, when I have, like, anxiety, I cannot eat, because my anxiety, like, is, like, here and, like, right here, and so it's, like, hard to eat, it's hard to function, and my anxiety was, like, up here. And so then we went back to her house, and then not in Vashon, but her house in Enumclaw. And then pretty much later, I I literally like slept over there and stuff. We went to get our nails done because I think her and her husband were fighting, and they were like fighting a lot, and it made me feel very uncomfortable. But then I was like, you know, people fight, you know. At that time I thought it was normal because, you know, I didn't think this was like an everyday thing. I thought maybe, oh, this is just once in a while thing. Maybe they're just stressed, you know, because of the holidays. Boy, was I wrong. And so then they were starting to fight and everything, and I was like, you know, like, oh. And I like also felt like I was interrupting something, you know. And then pretty much later, we went to get our nails done, and it was fun. And then we also went to like Meyer and Costco and stuff, and that was really fun. And then after that, I like slept over and everything, and it was okay. It was good. It was fun, I would say. And the next day I went home, and she was like always checking in on me and stuff, and yeah, it was not that was like a really good Thanksgiving for me. I really liked that Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, when I lived with her, that was not a good Thanksgiving, but that one was a really good Thanksgiving. And so yeah, but that's pretty much a story. I don't think I'm leaving anything out, but yeah. And I always felt like that Thanksgiving, I was like so happy. Even though with an anxiety, I felt like this is my place. But then things shifted, obviously, because I am in no contact with her anymore because of the things that she put me through. But that I was happy. But yeah, that's kind of the story. I hope you guys like this video. And I'm in a new era and have moved across, and yeah, so I hope you guys have an amazing day. Please like, subscribe, and goodbye.